What you got,
Good
big
time.
fella?
I don't know. I was kind of struggling, to come up with something this afternoon, if you could believe that, just because I've been so locked in and cold and
Yeah.
kind of in a funk.
Slows the wheels down.
Yeah, kind of in a funk and everything like that. But I don't know. What have you been watching lately? Have you been watching any series lately, or movies, or any kind of web shows, or watching any other podcasts other than ours, or any? I mean, how have you been consuming media lately? What's up? What have you been watching?
Well, I just got done with Shameless about 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
And then that
Was that the fourth time or the fifth time?
first time I've ever watched Shameless.
Oh, yeah.
But then that got me kicked on. One of the main characters from that had his own show on FX called The Bear.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like a cook. So I watched, I think there's 2 seasons of that, like 8
that's fairly
episodes.
new. Yeah.
Yeah.
He takes over his dad's like sandwich shop.
His brothers.
Is his brother?
Yeah.
Okay.
But so I watched that. That got me grabbed in pretty good. I watched both seasons of that in, a couple weeks.
Right.
But yeah, other than that, I'm kind of in between here.
I've been tackling that one on Netflix called "Fool Me Once."
Not heard of it.
It's British, I think. I'm gonna only assume it's British. They're very, very Britishy speaking.
Tea and crumpets.
Yeah, it's stuff like
Governor.
that. Yeah, governor. Hello, governor. But yeah, no, it's about a murder. It's this woman. It's a true crime type deal, thriller.
You're a big true crime guy.
I am, like, all in all the time. But yeah, it's a good one. I've been watching that. Justine finished one up the other day called, I think I said it last week, The Brother's Son or something like that.
Speaking of true crime, there's a show on HBO I've been told you to watch called True Crime.
Oh, yeah?
And I guess the first season of it had Matthew McConaughey and
Colin Farrell.
Something like that.
You seen it?
Well, no, I just know that there was a lot of people that were stoked about that season with him because a couple of the follow-up seasons have been bad.
I heard the second one wasn't great. The third one was better, and the fourth one just came out. I've not watched any of them yet. But somebody kicked me off on that when we were talking about the
I want to see about that new streaming show, the channel Max.
I've got Max because through AT&T.
Oh, yeah.
That's where True Crime's at.
Oh, is it? Yeah, on Cinemax.
HBO Max.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
It's not Skinamax.
No,
It's
no,
okay.
HBO Max.
Is there any Skinamax films on there, you think?
On HBO?
HBO Max.
Yeah, it's called Game of Thrones.
Well,
It's called True Blood. It's called
Never watched True Blood.
Spartacus.
no. Oh, yeah, that one was wild. I remember that one. Kings of the Sand or whatever, Spartacus. That was
Sopranos. That one wasn't. That one.
Sopranos didn't have a bunch of boobs in them.
Spartacus.
He ran a titty bar.
Oh, that's right.
He ran a titty bar.
He ran a titty bar. He dumb some bitch.
Shit.
We used to, speaking of HBO, so at the house in college, we had HBO.
Oh, boy.
And we would
How
get
crunchy was your carpet?
Yeah. We'd get all fired up for Entourage.
Oh, yeah.
So we'd have like Entourage watch parties, came on like 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock Evansville time back in the day. And it was a blast. And we'd always get excited when you'd see the big end because of the nudity on the warnings that would come up. Adult content nudity. Be like, yeah, we're going to see some boobs.
Shit.
It's the simple things.
Yeah,
back in
hell
life.
yeah. They, I don't know. My kids, my kids don't watch Netflix anymore. They don't watch Disney Plus. They don't watch anything. They just have like a select group of YouTubers that they watch.
Now, see, my boys are about like that, but I try to keep William away from it because I'll like walk in and there'll be something like way off the wall.
Yeah, yeah.
But William still watches Netflix. Me and Weston watch Disney, like some of the Star Wars series and Marvel series we'll watch.
Right.
But yeah, I think he's mainly YouTube.
Maxwell
he does a lot of reading though too.
Maxwell, who does?
Weston.
No shit.
Yeah,
that's cool. Maxwell just watches other people play Fortnite when he's not playing Fortnite. I told him today.
Well, there's lots of people that watch people play baseball when they're not playing baseball.
Well, yeah. I guess you're right.
It's the same thing.
100%.
You
think?
Absolutely.
Watching a baseball game on TV is the same as watching someone play video games.
It's all a game. You're watching someone else play a game.
Well, but one of them's at least physical activity.
Well, that's here nor there.
Yeah.
But I get your premise. I get where you're going. But the thing I told Maxwell today, I believe my exact words were, if you don't do what you're told to do, I'm going to tomahawk that PlayStation in the lake, is what I told him today. That motivates him usually pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's gonna get tough.
It's going to be a problem. Yeah.
Well, because NCAA football is coming back,
Oh yeah.
and I've told Janelle I would buy a PlayStation again for one game and one game only, because I loved NCAA football on PlayStation back in the day.
Is that right?
Loved
Never
it.
played it.
Only game. Never was a Madden guy,
See,
but I
played
loved
that.
NCAA football.
I played Madden, and I played some like first-person shooter games, but like I never really. I was terrible at it. Like I am not a good gamer. Were you?
No, I try to play games now, even like because there's some cool Star Wars games out there, but I just don't have the patience.
I don't either. But like Max, I mean, I guess he's pretty good. Per Couch Guy, who's not here tonight, he's on a lovely excursion with his bride. But Couch Guy was a like a nerd with a capital N, and like he was
not for nudity.
No, not for nudity. Well, maybe for nudity too, but he like him, and there was 2 or 3 of them. Like those dudes probably could have like went to these new, like if they had these modern day like gaming teams, like they have now, the esport guys.
And you still think it's weird that somebody watches them play?
No, I'm not saying. I mean, yes, I think it's silly to watch someone. I guess is it like a Twitch stream, like where you just.
I don't know.
It's just like he's just
Your
watching.
new neighbor.
He's just watching people play Fortnite, like the video game, which that's fine. I mean, yeah, whatever. I'm not saying that it's weird. I mean, I am saying it's weird that my son's doing it. I guess it's just because it's Spanish to me. I guess you know what I mean. It's French to me. Like I just don't.
That's how I am with regular sports.
Is that right?
Or video game, like it all. Just watching. I mean, it's fine.
Yeah,
it's just watching somebody play a game, though.
Yeah,
you know, Dave, you hide it well because you don't talk much during the show. So when we have a sport thing that comes on, it just seems normal. So you've done a great job.
You've done a great job.
You've done a great job, Dave.
But yeah, I don't know. I just I was thinking about that. I was wondering what, you know, if there's anything out there that you think we should watch.
I've had
Drop it in the
fan of the
comments.
program, and back at the resort, Miss Kendall McHugh asked me. She goes, Have you watched Saltburn?
Oh God!
And I go,
said something about
Justine watched it, and she told me, she said, "Hey, do you want to watch Saltburn?" I'm like, I guess, yeah, sure, whatever. I mean, if that allows me to hang out with you, honey, I'd love to watch it with you.
Yeah, I'd love to spend some quality time with you.
And then, like, I was like, I think she decided to watch the first. I don't know. She decided to watch the first episode, like, on a Monday night, you know, like when I was watching football, and I'm like, ugh. She goes, "Hey, I'm gonna watch Saltburn." I'm like, "Okay, honey, go ahead. I'll catch up." And then she binged like 3 or 4 episodes or whatever, and she's like, "Yeah, you're not gonna like it." And I'm like, "Really?" She goes, "Yeah, it's freaking weird."
Well, and that's what Kendall was just explaining it to me, and I just kind of was like,
I don't even know what the premise is.
So it's this poor guy that kind of gets adopted into this family that's uber wealthy.
Yeah.
And then slowly kind of makes his way into the family as a member of the squad.
Mm-hmm.
But then all of a sudden, people start showing up dead. And basically, he's the one that's doing it, but he's also sleeping with him. No,
or?
Kendall, you know how you and I, like you broke down the jungle and I broke down It's a Wonderful Life?
Yeah.
That's kind of the lay down I got to it, to where the point.
So there's
like,
really no need to watch it.
Yeah. Nothing there. But
yeah,
you know, shout out
like
Kendall
those.
staying on
So a lot of
edge.
those ones now, like if you watch TikTok, like if you just scroll through, like a lot of times I'll just scroll through my For You page, and like whatever there's like a whole bunch of references of. It's usually over a show.
Different thing.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, I started. I'm sorry. Started watching Band of Brothers again.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
I love Band of Brothers.
That's a good one.
That probably is my favorite piece of cinematic production.
Yeah.
I think it was very well done. I
That's
think it was
Band of Brothers is right in there, like
historically
with,
correct.
the Pacific and all that stuff too.
It
Right?
blows Pacific out of the water.
Well, I mean, like it's on the same vein.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you that. We haven't. It's wild with the kids. Zoe and Ryan, they'll find some weird stuff on Netflix here and there.
Mm-hmm.
My poor father, shout out Papa Frank. He listens to the show. I walked in the house the other day, and I could hear us talking in the background, and I'm like, this is so weird, but shout out Papa Frank. But he unfortunately gets stuck a lot watching these newfounded cartoons.
Mm-hmm.
And
Masha the bear.
Bluey.
yeah, well, not
I
even-
like Bluey.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you like the accents, don't you?
I don't know what it is about Bluey, but like when William wants to watch a show, and I'm like, well, how about Bluey? Because I can just handle Bluey.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was a female dog. Bluey.
Yeah, both of them, they're sisters.
See, I thought Bluey was a boy.
I did too for a long time.
Yeah.
But there was an episode where she was wearing a princess crown.
Maybe that's where they try to get you, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think Australia tries to get you.
Oh, it's Australian.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
originally
okay.
From there.
I've not
But
watched anything of Bluey.
so like Zoe, I don't know where she finds out from him. I don't know if the kids like talk about it at school or what, but the staple in our house, we get a lot of Paw Patrol, Rubble and Crew,
Oh, yeah.
Blaze and the Monster Machine.
Rubble on the double.
Yeah, but we all the new network TVs getting ready to come out in the next couple weeks. They had their strike, so all the new network shows will be out running through.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't have, I guess I don't have I don't.
Heard Roseanne's starting a show.
Oh,
really
really?
interesting.
Cool.
Because who was going to be on it with her?
That could be interesting.
Mm.
Well, here's the other thing too. A lot of these industries, there's starting to be some layoffs
Yeah.
because we were talking about T Swizzle, her record group. They got some layoffs coming up. I think Citibank by the end of the year is going to have cut 20,000 jobs.
Jeez.
So there's in the entertainment industry. Well, because what happened, it was a gold rush. Look at all these streaming services that came out. Look at the money Netflix threw at those comedians. Look at everything that's going
Hey,
on with Amazon.
our friend of the program, Curtis Crow, he said when I did a show with him, he was talking about Dusty Slay. And I'd never really heard of Dusty Slay before. And then I turned on Netflix yesterday, and the guy that Curtis was telling me about, Dusty Slay, he's got a damn Netflix special.
Yeah. They all do.
So good for him.
Oh, that was the guy that he
Trucker hat and
Yeah,
real gnarly
yeah.
mullet and
Yeah.
kind of big frame glasses like that. Yeah. So Dusty's. I just noticed it. It was it showed up on my Netflix.
Yeah,
yesterday.
but they are starting to lay because economy wise, people are cutting back.
Oh yeah.
What are you going to cut out?
Yeah.
Here's
Streaming
this.
services.
Here's this $15 a month we pay for this.
Yeah.
Well, we might as well. We just. I tell Janelle.
I would rather pay the $15 a month for the streaming service and just skip one trip to McDonald's.
Yeah.
You know
Well,
what I
that's
mean?
what I told Janelle. If
With
$15 a
inflation.
month is going to break us.
No.
Guess what?
Yeah.
We're in a lot bigger problem than what we are right now. But I've made it my mission in 2024.
You think the streaming services have hurt the economy because you're not going out anymore?
Like just sitting at home watching TV?
Yeah, think of all the not out in the public you're doing now.
I think
COVID
I
did
think
that.
Well, I think COVID
Even before COVID, when was the last time you went to a movie theater?
Oh shit. Long time.
probably would have been when Janelle and I are dating.
Mm.
Oh boy.
I think
really?
Jen and I have only ever been to, like without kids, like 2 movies maybe.
When we took the kids.
Oh,
to
Justine and
see-
I did a shit ton back in the day. We go to the movies all the time just because.
Well,
We're both movie people though.
when we took the
Jen is
kids,
not a movie person.
we took the kids to see the new Mighty Paw Patrol movie
Oh shit.
in
yeah.
theaters, and that was the first time I'd probably been in a movie theater for
We went to
quite a while.
Showplace East in Evansville and watched a movie with the kids one time, and I just remember it costing like $100.
Yeah, I took the boys a few years ago to one of the new Star Wars movies that had come out. Like on, I think it was a Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. It was some holiday.
Matinee type thing.
Yeah, and Jenna was working, and I was like, "To hell with it. We'll just go catch a damn movie."
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe she worked that night.
Yeah,
We did our Christmas in the morning and then had nothing. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah.
That'd been the last time.
yeah. We haven't been forever either. Yeah. Anyway, I was just thinking about it.
Well, there's always
Hit us up out there. Let us
there's
know what we
always
do.
new stuff to find
Yeah.
when it comes to that.
Yeah.